On the third day of Cosmoverse, we met Zahava. I would say that she's youngest person here.
Yeah, by
Nice.
like 10 years, something like that.
Nice to meet you, Zahava. How old are you
I'm
now?
15.
And
Yeah.
it's awesome. And how long you been in crypto?
I think, well, the first time that I more understood more about crypto, I think I was around 11 when my father actually started teaching me stuff. But like, I already had like Bitcoin and some other stuff from like the age of 5. My father got invested into crypto and Bitcoin and everything in 2016. And yeah, we've just been going from there.
What your father is doing?
He right now is working in Levana.
We,
It's a perpetual swap that offers 30x leverage uh, on all your favorite tokens. And yeah,
and what do you do while you're on Cosmoverse?
um, so usually I just talk to people, figure out what's going on, and yeah. Because I most likely, when I'm older, I feel like I would like to work in this kind of world because I think that um, this is just like a new way of having money, being able to transfer money, and just being able to have just like being able to own something that's yours. And I think we've come a long way, and I think it's still very much growing as to why we're here,
Yeah.
everything.
What do you think about teenagers in crypto? Are they like really involved? Are they interested like in your social like circle?
Like with people that I know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would say most of my friends don't really know what it is. I've tried to explain it to them. Some of them do understand it. Um, and I think the people my age who are more into it and actually understand, I think to learn anything, you can just learn it and like you just learn it for like school. You just learn it, do a test, done. Why do I need this? But I think there are some like valuable skills. So like if you want to learn something like this, you either want to learn it just for information to know why, or you want to like actually be very invested in it. So I haven't met someone exactly my age, but I have met like 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, like at places like this who are very invested in it. They told me they like started to be invested in it from like 17, 16, and they just like learned it, said, oh wow, this is really cool. I think this can go somewhere. And I've just been going with it.
And what do you think about the crypto like from your point of view? What's your passion about in crypto?
Um, I think I think it's just everyone always wants to own something, and just no one really like trusts anything anymore. Like there's always like now also with AI is just a lot more like the internet. It's like there's always like this, are you a robot thing? Are you this? Are you this? Are you this? There are just so many codes. Like we've also seen it, like everything now has a code. Like to open your phone, it used to be 4 numbers. Now it's like also you can either do like um, all of the letters and numbers or like 6 numbers, something like that. I just think with crypto, everything is just a lot more secure and you actually own it. Like this is money that you can actually own yourself. So
What do you think? Should you be age like 18 or more to join crypto, or you could start learning like much earlier?
Um, I think as long as you have, like, because in the end this is real money. So as long as you have permission from like your guardian, you can, or like parent, you can do whatever you want. Like, because this is actual real money, even though it's in your phone, it is real money. So you can do whatever you want with your own money. But if you're using someone else's, you should ask.
But do we should teach our kids to how to use the crypto, not only like own or make a transactions, but just like the basics, why it's needed and so on?
Yeah, I think I think so. It's basically anything that you like need to teach your kids. Like at the end of the day, it's you have to teach your kids how to do simple things. So if you as a parent think that like you are ever going to need to use this in your life, then you should teach your kids.
And how the world will look like in the 10 years from now? What do you think?
With crypto or without crypto? Or
Like,
just like with
I think a part of crypto maybe, because you know you're like from the new generation, and your vision might be like
different.
yeah, really different.
Um, I think everybody would be more, I think just everybody's things would be a lot more secure. And I think now what's happening with the internet, you just wouldn't know what's real or not because of everything. Like also Photoshop has also just become so good. Like you don't even know like what's real and what's not on the internet. Also maybe it can start to be in real life because like people are starting to make robots. And if they can like actually like make a human face and a human body, I think maybe just the world wouldn't know what's real and not anymore. So you would have to have this um, ownership of just anything. So I think that's something that's, I think the world has to understand what's happening because we are evolving into something that's very big. I think we don't fully understand it. I think we have to get a better grasp of it and learn how to use it either for the greater good or for the worse.
Yeah, absolutely. And how we could um, attract, like, make interested your generation in crypto and like the idea of owning your own
Oh.
things.
Um, well, first off, you can do it from your phone, so you don't have to go a, you don't have to go to a specific place every day.
Office.
Yeah, you don't have to go to an office, or you don't have to go to, yeah, and you can also just have calls like on your phone. Everything is through a mobile phone or a computer. So I think that's something that my generation was like, and also just we always want to be with what's new. We always want to see like what's the new trend, what's everything new. So if we have enough, if we actually find something interesting, then I think we will go and see what it is.
What about, for example, I totally agree. What do you think about video games? Will it be interesting for like Web3 games for the new generation, for the teenagers? Like,
Video games?
yeah,
I think
yeah.
everyone likes video games in my generation. Like I grew up playing video games basically.
Okay, okay. Maybe you want to tell something for those who will watch this video to, like, yeah, just maybe some words about crypto or not crypto.
So hi. um, just the end, just be yourself, do what you want. If you find something interesting, I would say go for it. Worst comes to worst, you fail and you try again. We're human after all. And yeah,
I I have more things to ask. Sorry.
it's okay.
How I think it is the problem of many like people, not only your age but my age also. How to be so brave
Oh, with what?
with everything. So you here was
Yeah.
only like really like aged people, and yeah, you talk with us, you talk
Yeah.
with me, you talk with camera. It's like, you know, awesome. Many people are really like hesitating to just
Yeah.
participate in video calls.
Yeah.
How to be so brave? Your like
Um,
your personal advice.
I think just have, it's more you just have a goal and think what do you want to do, and you just, um, I think you can just try and You can just get used to it. One of my friends is actually very introverted. Like she wouldn't talk to like anyone. She would tell it to me, and then after I would tell the teacher or something like that. And I think it's just we've worked on it for like 5 years, and she's been really talking. I'm really proud of her, and it's. I
But
think,
it is absolutely normal. It is absolutely normal to like to shy, to
yeah,
hesitate. It's normal.
it's yeah, it's just everything is just in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people have very different comfort zones, like what they feel comfortable in doing. I have some things that like I don't feel comfortable doing that a lot of other people would see me as weird
Yeah.
for not being comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
And it's just yeah, just do what you want, and as long as you are safe and comfortable and feel like yourself, I think you should just do it.
Like only last question. What's your like source of inspiration?
Um, I think like inspiration, like what I like feel inspired from.
Yeah.
Um, I would say I feel inspired by book characters. Um, I really like reading, so I usually, if I'm like in a like situation, um, I'm either like, okay, what would this person do? My friends also say that they use it. They also say like, oh, what would Zahava do? Sometimes it's actually very flattering, very nice. Um, yeah, like, that's it. I just think I like to think logically, like what needs to happen and what do I have to do to achieve that, and how far. It's more how far will I be willing to go to achieve that. So if I have to talk to people who are older than me to get this certain thing, it can be a little bit scary. But at the end of the day, what's the worst thing that could happen is you just leave and say, okay, I can't talk to you now. You're way too young and you don't understand everything. But I know myself that I do understand. I still have things that I can learn. Like, yeah, you have more life experience than me, um, but you can still know things yourself. Like there are things that I most likely know a little bit more that you don't. Just about a more just like religion, life, stuff, anything. And yeah, you just see what you have to do. You think, what's my goal? What do I have to do to achieve it? And how far am I going to go to achieve this thing?
How to tell a new generation that reading is interesting? Should we like
That what is interesting?
reading?
Reading?
Yeah.
Um, well, if you, it's basically watching a movie where you can imagine the main characters however you want and everything however you want. And I think usually a lot of people get, usually for like movies, if it's like adaptable, like if it's an adaptation of the book, people are usually like, oh, they should have added this, they should have added this, they should have done it like this. Meaning that we actually have it's just every person imagines everything differently and sees everything differently. Just yeah, I think just if you want to just like experience something new, if you want to more like escape the real world and just like go in, I mostly read fantasy. So I really like imagine just like anything. Like yeah, and I think imagination is something very cool. I think it's something that only um like I don't think AI can fully imagine things. I think it has to be told what to do, and then after it does it, we as humans can really imagine something in our head and try and bring it out and try and make it become real. Like even dreams is just imagination.
So we could make everything, and at least we could try to make everything what we could imagine, like to real life, and make the life better.
Yeah. I think if you try hard enough and you use the right tools and make contact with the right people, I think you can mostly I think you can somewhat sort of achieve anything. You still have to think like logically, like in your like in our time like in our time period. Like I can't make a time machine yet. I don't have any of the resources yet. I don't know who to talk to the right people. I don't think I am physically old enough to do what needs to be done to acquire time travel. But I think maybe like in the future, I think maybe we can do something or something like that. You just have to, yeah, I think you can achieve anything, you just have to really think about it.
Okay, okay, good. Thanks a lot. It was really interesting to speak with you.
Yeah, you too. Bye.